Hello, and welcome to part two of our video journal stroke podcast entitled To Make a Movie, which describes exactly what we are doing, which is two of us down here in Cornwall making a movie. And you can see a little bit of it on the screen behind me, little scene we've already shot, looking rather good, I think. So what I thought I would talk about today is a story. Story is, as I'm sure you know, extremely important. It is the entire raison d'etre of audiovisual arts, film, theatre, everything. If there isn't a story, there isn't a purpose. A story is what everybody who is involved in the making of a film or a TV show is in service to. The story is what people go to the cinema to see. So it's everything. Now, we have obviously got only two of us, so we had to choose our story carefully. We couldn't have the entire Chinese army coming over the hill. I was inspired in that by Polanski's Repulsion, Mark Jenkins' Ennis Men, and Locke, the film with the guy stuck in a car for the entire film, driving from Birmingham to London. What it demonstrated is that it is entirely possible to make a very compelling and watchable story stroke film with a very, very simple cast and location. And that is precisely what we have, although Susie wouldn't like me calling her simple. Oh, cut that bit out. Or not. Anyway, so the story had to feature very, very few characters. It had to just basically be Susie and me. And I do have a little acting experience. I've been in a play and I teach screen acting. So as it turns out, I can manage it. The story basically needed to be about her and just her. So I came up with this idea for a story, which is basically a woman who has nearly lost everything, whose husband has died. She's saddled with debts that she can't handle. Her life is spiraling out of control, and she is stuck in the last roof over her head that she possesses, which is a holiday lodge in Cornwall. And when that goes, she will have nothing and nowhere. And she is, to be fair, losing her shit. That property is also under threat of repossession, so it is going to go fairly soon. I play her dead husband. I died in a freak accident, and that is part of the story which I will not spoil by sharing it here, but it's quite funny. And there's a nicely ironic twist to it, because the source of my death comes back to haunt her in a very genuine and physical form. So her life is spiraling, and the purpose of the story and the point of the story is really her redemption. Redemption being some of my favorite stories to tell. Because I like a redemption. Who doesn't like a redemption? Redemption is a good thing and worth having if you can get one. She is, as described in the Kickstarter, somewhat saved by the landscape. And we have a creature that starts to pay attention to her. That creature is a creature of the landscape. And I don't mean an animal. I don't mean like a squirrel, although a squirrel is going to feature in it. It is more a kind of mythical creature of the landscape. And she is eventually drawn out of her prison, which she finds extremely difficult because she's agoraphobic. But eventually she does, and she follows this creature into a baptism in which her life is kind of saved and restarted. And that is basically our story. And it's entirely possible to do it here with two of us and a camera. And we've shot about, by tomorrow, we will have filmed about 30 minutes of it, which is wonderful. And it's good. It's looking, I put it together on the machine, it's looking good. So we're not unhappy with how things are going. The story is made to fit the resources we have available, but that in no way means that it is not interesting and compelling. And that is the thing with stories. It's what they mean which is important, not how much spectacle they've got. If a story touches you and you walk away from it going, gosh, wow, that's, ooh, all of those things, it's done its job. It has a purpose and a meaning. The story has a reason to live. And hopefully we have. And that's today's lesson. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. By the way, do please go and register at the Kickstarter, and the link is below. Thank you.